Hi, welcome back to the blog on Wazobia. I'm Max, and it is time for our stories for today. First story. So savage in the Balogun household.
Oh my goodness, that was nice.
That was deep.
Alright, so it would be totally a mess if we didn't speak about this. For the record, this was not my idea. I was cajoled into this. I am here for everybody, and I'm here for nobody.
Gang.
I knew it. My mother was asking that, and what is that? How come? Because she watched the last episode. And she was like, you're trying to bring up the man Kel was not talking about it. I said, don't mind that vested interest.
Funny thing is, I don't even know both of them personally.
But you know Banky W. And you know Don.
So last week, Tunji Balogun, aka T-Bills, had a meltdown on Instagram and posted a lot of things about his marriage. If you're unaware, let me just bring you up to speed. He spoke about how his wife, Tiwa Savage, places her career over the family. She doesn't take care of him, doesn't ask if he's eaten. There were also accusations of infidelity, accusations of witchcraft by her mother. And he ended on a goodbye tone, indicating that he was ready to commit suicide. Luckily, he was found by friends at the Lekki Ikoyi Bridge before anything could happen. Now, everyone wondered what Tiwa's next move would be, since of course she's the one in the limelight. But nobody could have predicted the 45-minute interview she gave addressing all that T-Bills had said about her. Now, she had claims of T-Bills being in major debt, so bad up to the tune of 45 million naira. She spoke about his cheating with a name on his phone stored as Edible Catering that was calling him at 3 a.m. She even spoke about him ignoring her calls when she had a miscarriage while she was in Jamaica. She spoke about so many things. It was so messy. Of course, she denied all the accusations of infidelity and the whole witchcraft thing and, you know, and all of that.
Edible Catering.
That name,
Very edible.
Like, how you stop somebody who's edible catering? He's like, he took it to a whole other level. You know how you stop somebody as maybe Mr. Biggs, or you stop somebody as
edible catering,
as plumber. Like,
that guy.
Oh my guy,
smart.
Or you even put Tiwa, you know.
You make it a guy's name, just like Kule. Kule is calling you at 4 a.m.
before with the man's name.
Yeah, so they want to look gay.
Edible catering.
Now, a lot of people are of the mind that maybe Tiwa should have kept quiet and let the situation just simmer out. A lot of people applauded her for speaking out. A lot of people were like, oh, she spoke too much. But what do you think? Do you think Tiwa speaking out helped or made the situation worse?
This is a deep,
Did it help her
deep situation.
Very deep.
And deep question.
Very deep.
Let me see, what do I think? Initially, I don't believe in tit for tat or you having to come and defend certain things, particularly if you feel the things are not true. However, because I was of the opinion that she should have just allowed the storm to, one day, what I believe in is that one day the truth always surfaces, no matter what. Look at the other guy, who was it, that musician that his first wife accused him of beating and he lied and said, no, she's the one. He beat the second one, not to that second. So even though people...
Too short?
Too short, yeah. And you know, even though people were saying, oh, you know, she was lying, but the only thing is that sometimes as a celebrity in the public eye, it is difficult for you to stomach some things because it affects many other things. She could have lost endorsements because, again, if they're seen to be cheating and you're meant to be this nice mother or, you know, she was representing certain brands, it wouldn't look too good on her. And then people were already judging her. You know how people are. Because it actually helped. The video helped because the way the tide changed when the video came out.
I know a lot of people that were insulting her, like 24 hours later, they were insulting him.
I stand with Tiwa. I stand, oh, so you were like this and you were bringing up.
You know, they even took it to the point where when she spoke about him going to this, the barbing salon.
Cut him his hair 2 times, like twice a week, and he didn't have money to buy, you know, diapers.
Looking at what the whole thing, the guy is accusing her of not taking care of him. According to her, he doesn't do any other thing aside being her manager.
He was her manager. And then allegedly, she said she went for some show.
And he did not bring
many shows
and she was paying 40%. And it's a lot of things.
And what I now didn't understand is that he wanted to commit suicide. And he lives at somewhere around Elegushi. Decided to go to Lekki to commit suicide.
He actually lives in Lekki.
Oh, he lives in Lekki and he went to commit suicide.
Yeah, but that was the closest one.
Why didn't you just wait for car as you're in front of your house? Let them just raise. I'm just saying. What I'm just trying to say.
So why do you want to talk about this thing? Because you're always so insensitive.
But what I'm just trying to say is this. Okay, let's just be sensitive. I don't think what Tiwa did was wrong because she had to clear the air. Like you said, people were already pointing fingers at her because she's the woman. She's a woman.
And you know one thing one thing that gets Nigerians when you hear a woman who is successful is not making food for her husband.
Because she
I
has
read
money.
this somewhere and I believe it's
That's
true.
why she's doing like this.
The statement "Have you eaten" is the premise of most relationships in Nigeria.
Have you eaten?
Have you eaten?
Yes. If
Like
you
if you're dating a guy,
as a man,
and
what
he's like,
is the
he
big
calls
deal
and
about
he's like,
having
so
eaten?
Food.
why would you ask me if I've eaten or not?
Food is life.
Do you know how childish?
Understand.
And he
But
was saying
food
it and
is
it was
life.
If I
making
ask you
sense
if
to
you've
him.
eaten, like no, okay, like let's imagine that me and Dewa are dating, and then we're having a conversation. I don't ask if you've eaten. How does it affect you? If I ask you if you've eaten,
Does it
and you
have
say
to-
no, I'm not going to leave my house and bring food for you. No, I'm going to ask you, what haven't you eaten?
Yeah, you said that
and then you
she'll
not be like, oh, I
married.
haven't. I said,
And
why?
they've only been married for 2 years. Let him wait a little bit more. Now, one day she will ask. If they were married for 5 years, there's no how in 5 years she will not ask.
You know, the guy, I'm sure the guy just had a lot going on in his head at that time. Let's talk about the money that she said he was, owing people, the amount of money, and he didn't have any money. You understand? He didn't have any money. So for some people, it's a mental thing. Your mind just starts, okay, you're owing these guys. You have a deadline. Probably the situation is going on. Your wife is this. Your wife, So he just poured out everything, and I just think he poured out everything unnecessarily on social media. I
think what I think
social
is that
media.
Both of them. I don't think anybody should have spoken. At the end of the day, because I always say this. Private life is private life, especially if it's a marriage and then there's a child involved, but he already let the cat out of the bag and she felt the need to defend herself. I can't say whether she was right or wrong because I don't know what I would do if I was in those shoes.
If you're in that position, come on.
All we can do now is just hope and pray that, okay, everything is out there. Let's hope and pray that they can somehow get past this, even if they're not going to get back together, but at least be proper co-parenting for their child.
Do you think this relationship or this marriage will be able to come back to the way it was
There's
before?
nothing beyond the law. Nothing beyond the law. Let us know what you think. Do you think Tiwa speaking out helped or hurt the situation? Hit us up on Twitter. WMax_the blog is our handle. And of course, we're also on Facebook. Search for us, the blog. UHF 57, yes,
Yeah.
okay. So when you drop your comments, always use our hashtag.
Love to love.
All right, we're going to go on a brief break. When we come back, we have our second story ready. This is the blog. Stay tuned.